Is Shakur Stevenson scared to lose the O? Mapa, wepa, mapa, wepa. Anybody know Rolly Romero race? I don't know Rolly Romero race. How about TEOFIMO Lopez? Mapa, wepo, mapa, wepo. I'm dancing with my daughter right now. But the fact is that Rolly Romero and TEOFIMO, they're gonna lock up in August. This is a good fight against some brothers. Put it on the line with each other. Okay, I'm gonna do this video, okay?
Okay.
All right. So, Rolly Romero and TEOFIMO Lopez is prepared to lock horns. These guys are setting the tone, and new weight class for TEOFIMO Lopez. And Rolly Romero defending his title. Fresh off the win since the Ryan Garcia fight, in which that fight was a bit awkward. It was a bit weird. Nobody really was able to do much except a knockdown. Other than that, we didn't really see too much from each guy because it was just an awkward fight. It wasn't something that it was fan friendly. It was more so one guy going forward and the other guy just attempting to stay alive. Rolly Romero versus TEOFIMO Lopez. Two guys that both been in the ring, been under the same banner, sparred each other for years, got a backstory. They not going at each other though, but the fight is intriguing, but it's not as intriguing as it would be if we had TEOFIMO with his antics. His antics ain't there yet because, you know, usually when he's in there with a Moreno, he starts popping off, really popping off, saying some crazy stuff. But he in there with a counterpart, somebody who he probably really respects. And although they say that, man, it doesn't matter with brothers, they not going to really go in there to try to kill each other. I highly doubt it. Now with the 8 ounces on, I think these guys really have respect for each other. They love the sport. They know they got a family to feed. And who knows? From here, like, let's say if Teo loses, he doesn't really have a limb or much to fall back on. You know, he's more so like, you know, 2 losses in a row. You know, with Teo, his confidence he be slipping every once in a while when he loses a fight. So if he loses this fight, then where does he go? I don't know where Teo goes from here. Does he have the style to beat Rolly Romero? Salute. Possibly. You know, in sparring sessions, they said Teo was getting off. Rolly even admitted that Teo was getting off. Huh? Yes, I'm doing a video.
Okay.
So Teo was getting off in them sparring sessions, and to the best of whoever's ability.
I'll be back.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. And Teo said, nah, Rolly did his thing in sparring too, but sparring is just all right. Sparring is all right. Sparring is just sparring at the end of the day. It's not the full outcome. It's not 12 rounds. It's how well you prepared over these last few months, the training camps, the running, the recovery, the ice baths, the pool sessions, the saunas, the massages, the cryotherapies, the meditating, the yoga, whatever you're doing, the hikes, the relaxed days, the hobby days, what they don't see. That's what it is. How dialed in and focused can you get with everything going on outside of camp, inside of camp? That's what we don't see. And that's what both of these guys is putting it on the line with. It's not just sparring sessions. Some days you go in sparring and you're not even in camp, but you go in sparring, you may have ate something fried last night, and then all of a sudden all the gas is in your stomach when it comes down to fighting, because that's what happens sometimes. You might just get to the gym and they're like, oh, we sparring, you got to get in right now. So you probably could jump rope for 2-3 minutes to possibly get warm, and then you get in the ring. But people ain't think about it like that, because I'm here to drop GAME on you. But with that being said, Teofimo Lopez has a style where he can box gordo off the back foot, popping the jab, you know, slipping punches. We seen him against Sander with that style. We seen him when he's super slick. He's not able to be hit. But you kind of playing in the line of fire when you in there with somebody like Rolly Romero. A lot of his shots are very looping and unorthodox. So hopefully you get some good sparring when it comes down to that. But Gordo has that style, and then he also has a style where he can come forward. He's not always looking the best when he comes forward, but, you know, we see how that happens. But forget about the mistakes. Stylistic-wise, depending on how the fight goes, I do believe that Teofimo will be in the warehouse to engage, because I think he wants to put a statement on 147. I think he wants to show people who say, oh, you too small to move up from 147. I mean, from 140 to 147. You know, his power hasn't translated at 40, so how would it be at 47? I think Teofimo has a lot on his shoulders, and he got a lot that he needs to do mentally, physically, and spiritually once he steps inside those 3 ropes. He gets in the ring. He looks his man in the eye. They tap gloves. After they tap gloves, all that love is out the window. Who's going to be the guy who sets the tone? Who's going to use a jab that's effective in this fight? People need to use their jab effectively from the get-go, from round 1 to round 12. The looping shots and all them other shots, the flying hooks and those kind of. And the reason why I'm not speaking on Rolly, because I don't really know Rolly's style like that. Like, I can't really explain. You know, he's just wild to me. And if he gets you, he gets you. But if you get him, you get him. He only has one style, and that's come. If you hurt him, he's still going to be a dog and go out. You feel me? But at the same time, hey, both guys have taken losses, so they know what it feels like to lose. Both guys hit the canvas, so they know what it feels like to hit the canvas. I wish both of these guys extremely good health when they leave this fight. I just hope the fans get a good fight out of both these guys, and we'll see y'all on fight night. This is just my first talk about this fight, and I'll bring some more to the channel, family. So salute. Y'all let me know what y'all think in the comment section below. Who y'all got, Teofimo or Rolly Romero, whoever.
When this is how you keep on going.